I don't know why. This mic, see? Technical difficulties. Tone low, thank you. I'm over here talking this whole time, mic off, looking crazy. I'm like, what the heck is going on? This is the technical difficulties I'll tell you. It's like for some reason, my one platform that I use is not even working. It won't even let me push through to stream it to what I'm doing right now on YouTube. But when I come in here through the StreamYard, because I usually don't even use this, it's muting everything that I'm doing. So that's what I was having trouble with trying to come in here because I was trying to make it not mute, but then I even noticed that it did it again. I'm texting and commenting. Yeah, but thank you, babe, for actually telling me. Because if you ain't say that, I wouldn't have paid attention. I just seen a big bright two up there. But loyalty before royalty, which I'm saying is, dang, going, we just messed that whole thing up. But we gonna get back to business. I have it as a neck rocker right here, and loyalty to me means a lot of different things. Loyalty before royalty, I'll tell you what it means to me. It actually means that before I'll take money, a position, or any type of look that somebody would give me to take all the you know what I mean, the grand stage, and everybody could look at me, I would give all that up and give you me and be loyal to you no matter what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what nobody tries to do, nobody says about you, I'm always there. That's what I take as loyalty. But if you break it down and then you go back into the different languages, it really just means like something like law, basically. So it's like a law, but how you be like, how can you have a law and it's supposed to be loyalty, you know what I mean, before royalty? Like, so how's loyalty something that had to do with the law? Like you can't make somebody do something because loyalty is supposed to be something like your integrity, like you're loyal to somebody no matter what they're doing to you. So it's a little confusing if you really break it down into the knowledge forms of it. So to me, I'm gonna just tell you what it means to me. So, but you can look it up in the dictionary, and I'm not breaking all that stuff down right now because I got a lot more stuff on my mind than to be breaking stuff down. But we'll be back, and I'll have all that and have the phone line and everything up. But so now, if you have a friend that's constantly out there doing stuff behind your back, and people are just walking around bickering, talking about you, and know your friend's not sticking up for you. That's a form of being disloyal to somebody. You're not being loyal because regardless if they talking, they saying the truth to you or not, somebody's talking about it, and that's your friend, and you with them constantly, and you just let somebody talk like that behind their back. That's some Trump stuff, and you should be trying to stick up for them. That's what you should try to do. It don't matter if you're both friends with them. You shouldn't even be in a conversation with somebody talking like that behind somebody's back. So that's why, to me, and most people say I'm blunt, and they don't like to say it. Oh, I love you too, babe. She said that people say I'm blunt, they don't like it. But I said, would you rather me just be lying behind your back and talking crazy about you behind your back? You wouldn't like that. So, I'd rather just tell you, say, hey, I want to talk to you, come here, boo. And I've done it with friends, and friends know that I do it. But that's my part of my loyalty because it's different stages. That's the part of my loyalty that I give to the people that I would call my friend or family. But there's a lot of people out here that aren't, they don't take this phrase that's up here seriously. And that's when people start to get disconnected and pushed to the side, and they don't want the type of energy around them because disloyalty, when you're not loyal to somebody, that's stages of you doing something to somebody, because after a while, like, you can say that you knowingly don't, you can say, I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, but there's people that do that. How many times have you given, because I've done it, how many times has somebody been, they haven't been loyal to you, and then you still deal with them, and then they show it again maybe, and then you still loyal to them. It could be a lifetime. I've done it. So nobody perfect, but I'm just giving you the examples. And somebody keeps doing it. So then when somebody really does something that don't snatch your soul from you, you know what I'm saying? Then you just gonna keep walking around thinking that person's loyal to you, and they're not. And you could be the person that's being loyal to the person, and they're being disloyal to you, and then now it's a shift of balance. Now it's like you doing all this, and then they doing this. Now this person's gonna be bitter because you fight. Like, if you start to do certain things and move away from it, people get mad. People don't want you to be, away from them if they feel that they've been loyal to you. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants somebody to say, "Hey, well, I don't want to be around you no more because of this, this, and that." Because then people start saying, "Well, hey, who are you to judge me?" Has nothing to do with judging you. It just happens people have boundaries, you know? And then that's why I said loyalty is a lot of different stages because it deals with a lot of different things. And then you got, you know what I'm saying, what I just said to you. Now, once you have that and you dealing with people and then somebody takes that, then you got a lot of things that that you're gonna have a problem with because that's how people get lost. You up here on this level where you're being loyal to somebody, but then you stop something and you do something wrong and then it drops down a notch. And then some people get bitter over that. Because some people like me, because I can remember a lot of things. There's some things I don't remember, but I remember a lot of things and it bothers you. You know, because me, for one, I'm gonna tell you what I'm bad with. I harbor emotions and I hold them in and I hold them in for a long time. Instead of me saying it's the communication, me saying something to somebody like, yo, you bothering me. I don't do that. I'll just grin, I'll grin and bear it. But then after a while, like somebody does something, they'll be like, they'll do something and they probably been doing it. They probably been doing it the whole entire time, but you've never said nothing. So then I might just snap on that one time and you be like, Dad, why you snap on me like that? I ain't even do nothing to you. And my wife, she had to teach me that. I'm like, what? And she's like, yo, why you do that? You didn't say that, you didn't say that before. So I'm supposed to know if I do it to you, you just snap out of nowhere, then like, whoa. Then you like, hold up. Okay. Then you really wouldn't know. You get what I'm saying? So then now it's the communication is going because that's what you want to be. If you're loyal to somebody, you always got to have a communication line open with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just loyal. You got to make sure that you in there for the good times, the bad times. I mean, times it just seem like they ain't even moving, like that gray area. You know, and you gotta be there regardless. And I tell you what, mate, I got a real one. I'm telling you, loyal, loyal, loyal. Regardless, she's always been loyal. You know, truth, amen, revelations. Yeah, she's always been loyal to me. You know, and there's some times where I've been, she called me? She calls me a spoiled brat because I get mad about certain stuff. But well, I think I could be a spoiled brat sometimes, but not all the time. But that's what she calls me. Hmm. So me being a spoiled brat, but at the end of the day, she's always loyal, regardless of what we go through. She's always there. You know what I'm saying? And that woman, she's taught me a lot of stuff. And that's what I'm gonna tell you. Now we moving and we sliding into a different part of it. Now I'm gonna tell you the one-on-one with me with my loyalty, like with my wife. I'm gonna tell you what she does. She's loyal. Right, wrong, or indifferent. She's loyal. So, and it took me. People take stuff they take advantage of stuff. That's what they do. People take advantage of people loyal. Sometimes you could do it unknowingly, because that's what she calls me. She said I'm pig-headed. That's what she said. I'm stubborn. And yeah, and I am stubborn too. Well, anybody know me, they know I'm stubborn, but she sees it firsthand because she lives with me. So and that's the thing is like, and that's why I said like a lot of things people didn't do, they didn't break down the ego. That's where like me, I had to break down my ego, break down my ego. So the whole time that I'm going through this podcast and different stuff like that, people not understanding. I'm breaking and I'm going through things. I changed my eating habits. I changed everything. So everything that I speak on here that I'm doing. So I'm not gonna be speaking of it if I'm not doing it, you know. So that's what I've been doing with that. So constantly going through that, and she's being loyal through me going through the whole thing, ups and downs, mind changing, and sick, feeling sick, and then my weight going down, and she's constantly bringing me back up. You know what that is? That's loyalty. That's the best version that you can have of it, is loyalty. And this is the best thing that you can have for loyalty before royalty. She says before anything, she said, I'll lay in a cardboard box with you as long as I have your love. Now you ain't telling me that ain't no loyalty. That's loyalty. So at the end of the day, I'm a dude that knows a lot of knowledge and a lot of things like that. And I'm still learning what, 41? 41. She didn't talk me about loyalty, real stuff. Because I knew the stuff, but it it being in physical form really happening for me never, wasn't happening. Loyalty about choices. You got your own choices, you know. And it was like it was a couple other things, but I'm gonna stop there. But it's the constant things that her loyalty caused me to start, you know what I mean, to chip away and out of the craziness and the hard edge of me. She's still doing it, but I always gonna have my hard edge because that's just part of me. But it's a softer part of it. It's a softer part, and it's starting to see, and she's starting to see, the change of it. So the loyalty, waiting for a long time, got on the stages of me moving towards what she really wants. That's why I say behind every great man, you see me out in the open, there's got to be a greater woman behind somebody helping you and building you up. So you should always be loyal for that. You should be loyal to yourself first, and then you got to be loyal to your mate. Because if it ain't between you being loyal between each other, then y'all fall. Then what else is the house is going to be divided? It's going to be done, and everything's falling down. And nobody's going to be able to move. Children going to be looking simple, walking around in circles because ain't nobody guiding them. And then we got a problem with the youth because ain't nobody guiding them. See what I'm saying? So it's all a chain reaction, you know. But it all starts with you being loyal to the right things, not the wrong things. Because if you keep being loyal to the wrong things and you just used to it, then you just stay there. And then people tell you something, then you think they judging you, and you like, no, I'm not judging you. I'm telling you, like, you looking at it wrong. Your perspective a little turned that way, look this way, but they don't want to look at it like that. So then it caused a whole bunch of confusion, causing people pain. Most of the people locked up in jail because somebody thought they was loyal to them, and now they locked up. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not lying. I'm telling you, it's in all stages of life. All stages, man. It's in the church. It's in the mosque, synagogues. It's everywhere. People ain't loyal to nothing. People ain't loyal to nothing no more, man. I told you before the quarantine started. I said, man, you got to be able to learn in this thing, man. If you're gonna be, it's just like lockdown. And most people ain't been to prison. I said, but just as close as you're gonna get to it. People like, I ain't been to jail. Well, then get ready because this thing they about to do is gonna show you something. It's gonna show who everybody is. People just they're worried about getting out. They ain't loyal to nothing, but they not even loyal to themselves because they be like, yo, this stuff is acting up. People thinking it's fake. People thinking it's that and this. Hey, you can think what you want, but I told you from the beginning, I'll be safe. I'm loyal to my word. Like said that man, listen, I'm not going out there and people just gonna be hurting people. You have to what? You have to buy someone. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Griffin? Yo, Pete, what's good with you, man? What's good with you? I see Pete in the building. Tell him, say, what's up to Pete? Always a good person. Now, you know what? And that's funny, Pete come in here. Yo, that's great. Let me tell you something. Listen, this is another form of loyalty. Now, peep this out. This guy, I met him on YouTube. We started together. We had nothing. We ain't have nothing, nothing. No subs, like we had, I think I had like two, like two, like serious. I'm over 1,000. I'm like almost 1,500. Like, but it don't matter. He was always loyal. He was always there. You know what it is? And it built a relationship. Built a relationship with him. He does painting and stuff. And I'm watching him. I'm like, yo, and then he just goes and I'm learning about stuff that I ain't even know. You know what I mean? Just from loyalty. Just from loyalty. Like he always was there. He always come. He was always there watching and hey, how you doing? I'm always good. And I watched him. He did his little thing from here to from up in the upper states and went all the way down to Florida. I watched him down there back and forth. But it was always loyal. He gave me something, I gave him something. It was just loyal. That's why I always say love is love. You gotta be right. And it feel good. You gotta be good to talk in front of the people and be able to tell them stuff like this. Because I got my ass ate up coming on here. She's like, yo, like my wife, she ate me the fuck. Oops, excuse me. We ain't supposed to be cussing. I ain't supposed to be cussing on here. But you can tell I've been cussing like a sailor lately. But listen, she told me you can't be coming on. See, this is what a lot of people be doing. They'll come on this thing and be spitting up in here and talking all this crazy stuff and don't be doing nothing at home. Don't be doing nothing. That's why at the end of the day, when I got caught coming around the corner one time and she smacked me up with something, I was like, what? Yo, the first thing I did, I wanted to get angry. But you know what? She made me learn something. She was like, nah, nuh-uh. No, listen, you got to live right, treat everything right, your fame, everything before you get on here talking to somebody else. That's why You got to get certain things together because everybody think they perfect. Everybody be talking that craziness, but ain't nobody crazy enough to come on here and tell you some truth. Let me tell you some truth. That's why I say nobody can say nothing about me that I can't say about myself. You see me being nice, I'm being good, I'm really being. This is me, genuine. I'm not lying, I'm not making up. It's not a facade. It's really me. This is how I really am. But mine, I just got some getting these dreads up in here. This stuff crazy trying to start it. But it's just a new look. We doing different thing. I'm feeling happy. Everybody trying to get happy. That's what everybody gotta do. Just try to go out and get happy. Get happy, man. Be loyal for the right reasons. Be loyal to the right people. Don't be out here giving your loyalty away like it's just like you throwing pennies to the ground. Nah, all that change count. All that change count. I'm telling you. That's why I told people I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. That's why I put up boundaries. That's the other thing. The boundaries. Don't look for me to be loyal to anything. Anything that if you're not loyal to nothing. Now I'm not going to continue to down that path to be around people that ain't going to be loyal to me. That you just want a piece of something because somebody got something. You can't be like that. I tell you for one, I'm not going to be doing it. And then you see why all these people come out and they say, "Well, Dad, go on. How'd you leave all these people? How'd you do this to this person? How'd you do this to that person?" But what do you mean how I do that to that person? I didn't I used to be like, how they do that to that and leave they boy or they person like that. And guess what? It's a lot of people that do stuff to themselves. They do stuff to themselves. Everybody can't grow at the same rate. It's just not happening. It just never will happen like that. Never. Even with your marriage, your wife, everybody doesn't grow at the same speed. Everybody don't know the same thing. But I know one thing: if you quiet your mind, you sit back, you can be loyal to the right things, and then they will help you and push back and fight like hell to even help you. Like, listen, man, you got to be taught a lot of stuff out here, man. I've been taught in this last 2 years. Soulmates be reading dreams, telling you truth. It's another level. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, it is another level. Listen, this couple years in 2020, I got punched up, beat up, eyes closed, lip big as hell, hanging around. I ain't quit. You get what I'm saying? Most people, I ain't quit. I'm loyal to life, dude. You got to be loyal to it. You got to be loyal. If you want something, you want it that bad, you got to have a brand. You got to have something. That's why my brand is in my family. It's our life. It's what we do. I represent a brand that somebody that started from. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else own it. I run with it because it's a brand and I believe in it. That's what I do. I believe in it. And I'm gonna be myself. You need to be yourself. Be loyal to you first, then your mate, then your family, everything. Everybody need to try something different. But y'all out here, jokers out here running wild, man. Goof trooping it out here. Goofies, man. I don't got time to be playing with people like that. Mm-mm. Yeah, Pete over there say, yeah, Pete. Told you we gonna come up there and check you though. We're gonna come up there and check you out. That's what I told you. Pete, remember when I started? I remember I told you, they said, don't matter, you got 1, 2 people in there listening. I said, when it start and it get to that end and they see it, I said, the best ones I'm gonna treat good is the one that was always loyal from the beginning. Remember, I told you that because it's always gonna come back to it. The way I started, it'll all come full circle right back to it. People just probably look like, look at him. He's crazy, he's tripping. Watch. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. And it ain't gonna be I told you show. It's just gonna be like, yo, you want help? You can get some help. Come on. What you trying to do? Oh, but if you try to pull me down, I'll drop you. Poop. That's the way I'm working right now. You know what's activating me? The 48 laws of power, the art of war, pow. It's activated. And certain people that were studying and got laughed at a long time ago. People, he think he know that red fish, blue fish. Oh, they was laughing. But yo, you ain't gonna be laughing in a little bit. They ain't gonna be laughing in a little bit. In a little bit. And then them people that loyal to me, I'm gonna be loyal to because I'm gonna be something. Take these glasses off. Ooh, that feel good. But it's gonna be a hell of a time, man. It just felt good to come back on this platform and be able to speak, knowing all the stuff that I got going on. I had to, if I didn't do this, I probably would have quit. And that's just me being honest. If I didn't do this, I probably would have quit. But since I did it, y'all in trouble. Because I kicked my ass to get on here. And then I was having technical difficulties too. Everything was going against me. I said, no hell, I'm getting on here. I ain't care if I had to get on my cell phone. Just be in the corner talking. Guess what? And I'd have been late and I would have did it. But that's one thing I'm gonna try. I'm doing better. I'm gonna be loyal to my time, the date that I say I'm gonna come on here, everything. Because if people want to take their time out to listen to me, I gotta be loyal. Like the brand, everything got to be on point. As I'm gonna come on, I come on. This time. They might have technical difficulties once in a while. It'd be storms. People understand it, but continuously. I'm gonna look back like 150 episodes in and be like, look where the heck we at. Come out with sponsors. I'm gonna have, man, it's gonna be good. So just people that's been loyal to me, we all gonna reap this royalties, this stuff that's gonna come off it. Just gotta keep the course, man. You start from somewhere. But you know what? What is it? We on 25 minutes. So I was gonna do 30 minutes, but they take forever to load up. But I know I'm gonna wrap mine up. But loyalty before royalty. And we're gonna close out because I ain't get my intros in here. Y'all, this is why you know I just jumped on here. I ain't even get my intros in there and my outros or nothing, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? I was just happy to be back. Be happy for the people to look at this thing tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna edit. I'm just gonna let it go. But I gotta edit the part that I wasn't talking. But whatever. Things happen. It's all good, man. We're gonna get better. You get better with me, I get better with you, and then we're gonna keep on growing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep coming around trying to wear that flyness. And hopefully these things grow for you. But y'all have a good night. Remember, on all the social medias, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, the Weekly Skeem Podcast. And you can go to Mansa Musa Jr. I'm on all the same thing. So you can go there, pop that thing up, sub on there, because I'm gonna be rocking and rolling a little bit, man. I'm telling you, man, get on that gravy train. But boy, Lord, or something, man, something great. And don't be selling people out, man, for a little bit of riches, man, and people that was loyal to you, man. Always be loyal to the right ones, man. I love y'all, man. And it's a shout out from Mansa Musa Jr. off the platform, the Weekly Skeem Podcast. We'll see y'all next week, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Inshallah. Y'all have a good night. Peace.